I remember every single Sunday, I started to feel nauseous. I started to feel heavy. I started to feel anxious and just honestly not good inside, thinking about my Monday through Friday week ahead. I was not excited to start the week. I had the best Saturday and Sunday. Life was amazing. I was just relaxing at home or hanging out with friends, whatever the case was. And then I had to wake up Monday and just totally deplete myself for the next 40 hours. And every single morning I woke up, I was so anxious and I started getting headaches a lot. And every single night when I would end work, the only thing I wanted to do was just like take a bath and go to sleep. I didn't want to make dinner. I didn't want to interact with my significant other. I didn't really have the capacity to interact with many people because of how burnt out and depleted I felt. And this is not how I deserve to be living. That is not how anybody deserves to be living. And that is when I knew something's gotta give. It is time to take a chance on myself, and so I did it. And I kept putting it off. I kept saying, okay, in June, I'll have a second job lined up, and then I'll be ready, or I'm gonna do 2 years, and then after the 2 years, then I'll start my own business. I kept putting it off. There was always an excuse. There was always a better time. But truthfully, I couldn't continue even another couple months feeling this way. Like, I just had this deep pull and inner knowing that I'm meant for more, and like, why am I selling myself short? Like, why am I not taking this risk on myself? And so I did it. I typed in my resignation email on a Monday morning and I quit that morning. So yeah, it felt terrifying, but also so freeing, so exhilarating. And now I am trying to start my own business and my own dream life, and I want to take you along this journey with me. Was I scared? Yes. What was scarier than taking a risk on myself was staying stuck in a job and ultimately a life that wasn't on my own terms. I was living under someone else's rules, someone else's dream, and not thinking about myself, not thinking about what I deserve, not thinking about what I put in all this hard work on myself, on my education, and just doing it finally. And I honestly couldn't imagine doing another year with only having 10 days off, having to not see family, not being able to go to weddings or bachelorette parties, or honestly, just on the day-to-day basis, feeling chill. I was not chill on the day-to-day basis. And here's the thing. I loved my job. Just a little backstory. I am a therapist. I just got my master's degree last June, and I started my first therapy job. I loved being a therapist, loved my patients so much, but doing 8 patients a day back to back for a company that doesn't necessarily feel like they care about me, and for a company that was truly burning me out and only giving me 10 days off a year, I just truly couldn't continue like this. And so yeah, I took the risk. So I ignored this feeling for so many months. I have ignored this feeling for years because I've been wanting to start my own business for years. I even tried a little bit during like the COVID period, and then I gave up on it. So I have had this desire to start my own business for as long as I can remember. I have such an entrepreneurial mindset. I am a natural leader. I am a hard worker. I am a go-getter, and I knew I was just wasting my energy, my talents, on companies that actually didn't respect me in the way that I deserve. And I knew the only way that I could do that is just by doing something on my own. And there was so much internal struggle before doing this. I kept telling myself, I'll quit when I have more money saved, I'll quit when I feel ready, I'll quit when I have a perfect plan, all of this. But deep down I knew I was just scared. Some of the fears that I had is like, what if I fail? What if I never make money? What if this doesn't work out? What if this just is another stint? Just like in 2020, whenever I try to do this and it doesn't work out. What if I regret it? What if people judge me? What if people don't support me? What if people make fun of me? You know, like all of these fears were like entering my mind. What if that job was the best job I could have gotten and I just totally screwed it up? I had so many mental blocks. And I had to literally retrain my brain to overcome those mental blocks. Do they still come up? Yes. But I had to take the chance on myself. And here I am, and hoping and praying that it works, and I know that it will, because there's no other option for me. I will not go back to working for someone else that doesn't actually care about my dreams and my life. The only person that cares about your life is you. So you have to make sure everything you do in this life is so intentional, because you only have one life. And I just kept coming back to that and kept remembering that. Only person that's going to go out there and create your dream life is you. And no matter the fears, no matter the doubt, I had to step into my own personal values, which is courage, and have courage to take a risk on myself, to step into my own power. Whenever I woke up that Monday morning and typed in that email, like I said, I just felt so free. But I also did feel scared at the same time. My hands were shaking, my heart was beating, I had like a pit in my stomach, and I'm like, this is nerves, this is excitement, this is all the feelings. But I did it, and that was about a month and a half ago now. So yeah, it's still kind of fresh, but here I am, and I'm putting myself out there, and I'm trying to take you along the journey with me, because I know so many of you, just like me, feel the same way and want to do the same things, and you might be feeling scared. And so I want to kind of hold your hand and take you along with me, maybe inspire you to change a certain part of your life. And to start living life on your terms. Start doing the things that scare you, but that make you feel so alive and so in tune with who you are. And that's what I'm trying to show you and take you along. I'll be documenting this journey for all of you. First morning, I started without a job, or my full-time 9-to-5. In ways I kind of felt lost. But suddenly I realized, all right, girl, you did it. Now it's time to create your structure. It's time to start creating your life, designing your days how you want to. So I still have a part-time 1099 contract role, so I still am making money through that, and that is basically on my own terms. Like, I pick those shifts that I want to pick up. I'm a group facilitator, but I started the process. I'm like, let's get it going. So I have now gotten my business license, gotten all of the paperwork, insurances, licenses that I need. I'm just waiting on one final thing, and I'll be able to start my private practice. So I have been doing a lot these last 6 weeks. Have I gotten money yet from creating my own business? No, but I know that it's coming, and I'm trusting in that process, and that's why I want to document this along the way. So creating my new daily routine felt electric. I am able to actually feel good in the mornings and feel happy and start the day on an amazing note. I am able to not have anxiety. I don't have headaches at all anymore. Unless I'm like on my period or something, then I'll have a headache. No headaches. I was starting to have headaches every single day. And I was like, do I have like a brain tumor? Like, oh my God, why do I have these headaches every day, you know? And it was literally because of stress and anxiety. That's all it was, because poof, they're gone now. I feel so much better now. So what I'm doing now is creating this YouTube channel, for one. I am starting my own private practice in the state of Washington. And I've created a podcast and a website and all these things. But I'm really creating this this business of Therapist Brandy. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to help you transform your life so that you can become the best version of yourself. I have learned so much through being a therapist and helping people through some of the darkest times of their lives. I have helped people of all ages and backgrounds and issues. And just, I love being a therapist. I love being there to support people in their journey. And I have helped so many people with toxic relationships, with career changes, with just the daily struggle of anxiety, depression, ADHD, bipolar disorder, all of these things, overcome trauma from the past, overcome postpartum, or help them in this process, overcome loneliness, you know, every single thing that people come to therapy for. You know, that's what I've been doing for the last 2 years. And I've learned so much in that process. And it's such a beautiful thing to be a therapist. And I've just always have this desire to help people become their best selves ever since I was a teenager. So yeah, really Therapist Brandy, this YouTube channel, everything that I am creating is ultimately to help you heal, rise, and roar into your best possible self, whether that be overcoming a mental health challenge like anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, postpartum, a toxic relationship, a big life change, past trauma, things like that, or help you just have overall personal growth, help you conquer your fears, take big steps in life, become the most authentic version of you, connect with your deep inner knowing that you all have. I want you to become your best self. I'm using my expertise as a mental health therapist and through my education and training and past work experiences and my current work experience to try to put that out there and just honestly help change the world. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say today, is that I quit my job to start my dream life. Was it scary? Yes. Do I still have fears? Sometimes, yes. But what was scarier was staying the same, truly. What was scarier was waking up in 10 years and realizing I never took a risk on myself. What was scarier was never going after it, never going after my dreams, never taking a chance on myself, never practicing what I'm preaching. You know what I mean? Like, I help so many of my patients, and I've had so many transformations of my own and ways that I've like stepped into courage, but this was the biggest one yet, and I'm in the midst of it, and I just want to share this with you as I go through it. And every single day I'm outside, I'm journaling, I'm literally creating my dream life, I'm manifesting it, I'm taking the action, and you can too, whatever that might be for you, whatever thing that you need to maybe get over, or whatever thing you feel like you want to move into, you can do it. I'm here to help you and show you as a best friend and as a guide. And yeah, so we will see how this all goes, but I believe in myself, and I truly think that you should believe in yourself too. And I am excited to document this journey and yeah, take you alongside with me. If you've ever felt stuck, if you've ever felt like you're meant for more, if you're ready to step into the best version of yourself, this space is for you. Hit subscribe, let's follow the journey, and I post on my podcast and on my YouTube every Wednesday, and starting next week, it'll be every Wednesday and Saturday, so definitely stay tuned to watch videos and follow for inspiration, and let's do this together, guys. Like, seriously, let's do this, and thank you for being here.